piece of wire and I suspended you out over the Straits of Mackinac, and you were on that piece of wire and there was nothing between you and the water below, how would you feel? You would feel pretty intimidated or pretty afraid, wouldn't you? Okay? But what if we took a whole bunch of pieces of wire and we bundled them all together like they did in the Mackinac Bridge and then put them up over? Now, Marilyn and I have gone over that bridge with our motorhome, 25 tons, and we did not have any fear of that water going over, not any. So that's what I need to do. I'm a single piece of wire right now, and I can't do what I need to do over the next 2 years. But I can with you if we can get everybody to work together. And that's what it's all about. There's strength and unity. I needed to get to all of the people in my district, and I knew I couldn't get to 91,000 people individually, so I needed help. And as I was talking to people, the idea came to me that I can use these people and their influence with their whatever area, whether it's small business or nonprofits or seniors or veterans. They know more people than I do, so the idea just kind of blossomed. And I never picked any of these people. They were all sent to me. People called me, or I was referred to them by other people when I told them what I was looking for. And it's just absolutely amazing how this has come together. And we are going to get to those 91,000 people in this district.
I'm a conceptual designer of a technology, and I developed the technology for representing the end-to-end business processes of organizations. So essentially capturing the way that we think in terms of patterns of thought and the thought that goes into creating an organization.
To the MT board in 2011, and I've been on the board of directors since then. But in 2022 and 23, I became president for the state. And I like the way Joe is coming at you, because that's my whole thing in Lansing.
Go right ahead.
All right, well, my name is Patrick Thompson. Obviously an Army vet of 23 years, multiple combat tours, 100% disabled veteran. I've spent a year working for St. Clair County as a veteran service officer, a year working for Macomb County as a veteran service officer, and I've spent the last 7 years working in research and development, trying to make military vehicles better, safer, stronger for the veterans, boots on the ground. So, very passionate about veterans. I have a lot of ideas, a lot of things. When I first met Joe, when we first talked about
This is one of the hardest working people that I know, and one of the most dedicated people. And
I think this is wonderful. I've often thought about running for myself, running for like a township or some type of position, and that the first thing that I would do is have a town hall and stay in contact with my constituents. With Joe's district being so big, with 91,000 people in his district, I mean, having contact points and so forth, as long as he stays on top of this and everybody stays in communication, Joe's going to be very successful.
With integrity, honesty, and doing things the right way, even if it's to take a step back, it is important to do things the right way first. And the second our deed stops following our word, we don't want to.
I think that Joe Pavlov is putting together a great team for centers of influence and trying to get his ears and eyes for what is happening in his community, so he can take that to Lansing and possibly improve policy and legislation to make the area that we live in sustainable and just to better our community, understanding where hurdles are, understanding the problems that people have, and then taking action, implementing that, and that comes with people. So we don't get anywhere without our relationships, and Joe's done a good job at touching some of the people in St. Clair County and within his 64th district, and I'm honored to work alongside him and be of service to our community.
The importance of working together is crucial. There's strength in numbers. There's only so much that one person can do. A community that stands together is going to get something done. And a house divided against itself can't stand, as we well know throughout history. So everybody knows their own group of people. Everybody has their family, their friends, and has their own gifts and talents. If we can put those together, we have a stronger network. But if we're all trying to do our own thing and we're not necessarily working on all cylinders, you might be able to get something done, but it's not going to be as efficient as if you get everybody together. So the importance of just making that network, knowing people who know how to do something better than you do, allows everybody's strengths to rise, and they don't have to rely upon what their weaknesses may be. So we got to work together and get things done. That's what this office is all about.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jediah Baker, and I've met many of you, and those of you who have not, I would look forward to getting to talk to you either during this meeting or afterwards. I have served throughout this campaign cycle as Mr. Pavlov's campaign manager. So I've been with him as we have knocked doors, met people, had campaign meetings. We've transitioned, we've done fundraising, working with community leaders and members who have been very influential, and it has been just such a wonderful time.
Right now we are at our first, and it will be one of many advisory board meetings where members of your constituency of the 64th House District, they come together to talk about the issues and the different legislative processes and policies that need to be implemented for the Port Huron, Marysville, St. Clair, and the townships surrounding to make our community a safer, healthier, and more beautiful environment to live in. These advisory boards are meant to not only create a flow of communications from Lansing and with your representative, but they want to take your ideas, your plans, your beliefs, and your morals and turn them into reality. So Michigan will stay a peaceful and beautiful place that not only you will stay in, but your kids and grandkids will stay for years to come.
My enthusiasm is sky high right now because I'm empowered by people. I believe that every person that I meet is in some way my superior, and I am meeting people daily that I just want to establish relationships with, and I want to have talks with them, and I want to be able to help them, and I want to be able to find out how they can help us get the work done that needs to be done in this 64th district. We're going to be a role model for all of the rest of the districts in the state, and I know they're going to be coming to us and saying, what are you doing here in order to be able to rally your people and bring them together? That's phenomenal.